Evan, also known as the Cozy Contemporary, and this is the Cozy Corner. So welcome back to my channel. Here we talk all things style, travel, beauty, lifestyle, and wedding planning. So if you are also into those things, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, okay? So today we're gonna talk about wedding stationery. So I am about to start looking through like paper samples and fonts and all of that stuff so we can figure out what we want our wedding invites to look like. We're about 9 months and some change away, which I know is plenty of time, but as you all know, if you don't know already, but I am on top of this wedding planning thing, okay? I'm just trying to get as much done as early as possible so that I can focus on one, work. Unfortunately, I wish that I could plan our wedding full time, but that is just not the way that life is set up right now. So I just want to make sure I'm giving myself time to do things outside of this, but also that I'm just not stressing about things as we get closer to the day. My little checklist recommends that we send our invitations out, I think by end of summer, like 3 months before. So we're getting married in November, so that would be like August-ish. But because we have so many people, I might send them out in July. So we'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to start looking through some paper samples, like looking at different fonts and gold foils and embossing and all of that stuff. So I went ahead and got a sample kit from Minted, and they are a marketplace of independent artists. So if you've been to Target, you might have seen Minted greeting cards in the store before, but they're typically very unique. Like they don't look like your standard cards, like they're more artful. They might have, I don't know, they just kind of look more elevated. So they're a pretty popular site that people use for wedding invitations. So I just decided to get like their sample kit, which was free. They have all of these like samples of different paperweights and invitation examples and things like, so I'm just excited to go through them with you all so that I don't know, maybe you guys can give me your thoughts as well on some of these samples. So let's get into it. So first, let's get into this box. So it's not huge, but there's definitely some stuff in here. So you open it up. It says your big day begins here, which is so sweet. But this is kind of what we're working with. So there's two little envelopes. And these are actually like some samples, sample invitations that they give you. So yeah, I thought it would just be kind of fun to go through this with you guys, and we can kind of see which things I'm gravitating towards. Okay, so in this first envelope, there's like a welcome card, which I'll show you what it says. It talks about their coordinated end-to-end design, their free wedding concierge service, and then stationery formats, options, and accessories. On the welcome card, it's just kind of talking about how happy they are and congratulations for being engaged. Thank you. And so they offer hundreds of wedding designs that are crafted by independent artists and are fully customizable with the help of your dedicated Minted designer. Take a look through this wedding sample kit and see how you can make every aspect uniquely yours, from free wedding websites to save the dates to day of seating charts and more. So I did not know that they do wedding websites. I already did ours, and I'm using Squarespace, which does come with like a monthly fee, but I was already familiar with how to use Squarespace, and so I guess I just found it to be easier for me. But I guess if you are also getting married and don't want to pay for your wedding website, Minted is an option. So anywho, on the back of this welcome card, it talks a little about why you should choose Minted for your wedding. So we talked about it being a marketplace for independent artists already. So they have design for every style and customization for every couple. Luxe quality and craftsmanship. So they print their stationery using the most luxurious papers, richest inks, and innovative printing techniques. Their quality papers are primarily from Mohawk Paper, which is a company with a 100-year-old heritage of fine art papermaking. Okay. They can help you create a matching and coordinated end-to-end look. We love that. So they can do programs, place cards, and more. I guess just to make sure everything is cohesive and all of that, which I probably will be utilizing. And then they have a wedding concierge where you can do a free 30-minute virtual appointment to help tailor your needs. So interesting. Okay. And then on the back of this just talks about customization. So every stationery design includes unlimited rounds of customization with a dedicated minted designer. So you can add or remove text boxes, change fonts or colors, add symbols or more to be uniquely yours. Good to know. Okay, this card is more interesting. But this card is this is actually like a little fold out. But this one is talking about stationery formats, options, and accessories. So foil and gloss options. So if you want to do like gold foil, they have gold, silver, glittery gold. They've got black, bronze, glittery silver, rose gold, ice blue, iridescent. I think that iridescent is kind of gorge. Of course, I love yellow gold. So, exciting. They can do letterpress printing. And then you can also do a full invitation suite, which is definitely what I plan to do. So you can get like your details cards, you can do envelope liners, reception cards, all of that. And then on the back of this, it talks about ceremony and reception essentials, which table numbers, printed menus, all of that. So exciting. I'm sure nobody else, well, I'm not gonna say nobody because I'm sure my tribe is out here somewhere, but I like looking at stuff like this. This is actually extremely fun to me. So if you are also somebody that nerds out about like party planning or invites and all of that, leave a comment so I can talk to you about this. Okay, so this next envelope is where we're really gonna get into it. So this is literally paper samples. Okay, we are talking cardstocks, double thick paper, signature paper, smooth signature. That's what we're about to talk about. And then they also have like another fold out that talks about their custom design services. So maybe we'll open this one first. So on the front of this fold out, it says, if you can dream it, we can bring it to life. From watercolor illustrations and custom maps to an entire suite from scratch, your custom wedding stationery is possible with the help of a dedicated minted designer. And it has a QR code that you can scan to learn more and complete an inquiry. And as you open this up, it has some examples of different customizations that you can do. So that's fun. Now, how much that costs or if that costs a lot extra, I don't know. I guess I'll do some research. Oh, it also says that on the back side you can do a venue illustration, which could be cute, but I don't know. I don't think that's the vibe for me. Like our venue is definitely cool, but I mean, I could see if you were getting married in like a really cool outdoor space like how this one shows. I don't know where this is. It says Paradise Valley, Arizona. So I guess there's some type of like Ferris wheel or something. Like that's cool. But I don't know that I would want to do that for us. All right. Now let's look at some paper samples. So in here are 6 samples. So the first 3 are triple thick paper, premium 100% recycled paper, and smooth signature paper. So this triple thick paper, this is their thickest paper. It's made from 100% post-consumer waste and luxuriously crafted from 3 layers of paper, virtually unbendable. That's true. And features a smooth matte finish. Okay. You can kind of see how thick that is. That's pretty thick. Now, I definitely don't want them to be flimsy. So this is interesting. I mean, it definitely has some weight to it. So this could be an option. And then on the back, they show you all of these colors that you can do. Which, thank God, we already picked our colors because I am extremely indecisive, and so that would have been a problem for me if we didn't already have that figured out. All right, the next one is premium 100% recycled paper. So this is their original recycled paper, and it's also made from post-consumer waste. It's thick and smooth to the touch with a matte finish. Okay, this one, it's a little flimsy. Obviously, it's gonna be flimsier than this one because this one is their thickest paper and it literally doesn't move. But this, I don't know. It doesn't feel like bad, but I'm kind of into this. Okay, smooth signature paper is the next one. So this one is optimized for the highest photo print quality. So if you are somebody that is wanting to put a photo on your invitation, which I don't think we're gonna do, no shade to anybody that does that, that's just not my style. I guess this is the one that you should use. So also made from post-consumer waste. I think I'm just gonna stop reading. I'll let y'all know if it's not, but it seems like all of the ones that they put in this box are from recycled material, which is great. We love sustainability. So this one has a smooth front surface and a creamy cotton texture. That was very poetic. And then this one apparently is a little bit thicker than the recycled one that I just showed you. So I don't know. I'll put this one over in the maybe not pile. It's not speaking to me at this time. The next one is this double thick paper. So it's an extra thick, luxurious recycled paper. And it's crafted from 2 layers of cardstock with a smooth matte finish. I do like this. I mean, you can bend it a little, but it's kind of thick, like not as thick obviously as the first one I showed you, but it's of a good weight, I think. So I think I'll put this in the same pile as the triple thick. Okay, noticing a little theme here. Next is the pearlescent paper. So this one has a really pretty shimmer on there that I'm kind of into. So this one says, add a subtle shimmer finish to your cards and a soft glow to photographs with our pearlescent paper. This one is only made with 30% post-consumer waste. That's not a deal breaker for me. I do like the shimmer. I do wish it was a little thicker. So I wonder if that is part of the customization package or, you know, one of the things that you can do. So I think the shimmer is actually quite beautiful. I do wish it was a little sturdier. And then maybe I misspoke. Maybe there were only 5 paper samples in here, unless I dropped one in between me showing you guys those other ones. But anywho, this last one is the signature paper. So this is thick and luxurious heritage stock. They've offered this for over a decade, and it has a versatile off-white hue and a velvety cotton texture. I do really like this one. I can definitely see why they keep this one in stock. This just feels, it feels really nice. It looks really nice. Like, it's pretty soft. I'm into it. So I'm gonna put this in my interested in pile. So these 4 are the ones that I'm pretty interested in. These are the signature paper, pearlescent, double thick, and triple thick. Well, that was kind of easy. And then the last thing in this little envelope is envelope colors. So even more ways to customize. So we have all of these colors that you can choose from. This is making me so excited. I'm already excited, but even more excited. I think with our colors, this beetroot or this blush would be gorgeous. Of course, we could also do white, but I think, I don't know, that beetroot is kind of like, okay. Moving on, so the last thing in the box are some invite samples. So it gives you a chance to like actually feel and see and really get kind of like the full experience. So let's open this up. And this one I actually have already opened, but I kind of did like a quick glance. Like I didn't really spend a lot of time mulling over all of this stuff because this week has been a lot. Really like the last 2 weeks. I've just been very, very overwhelmed with work. So we're going through all of this for real right now. So this first invitation sample is very, very artsy, which I'm into. This is called Curves by an artist named Amy Payne. And then on the back it says, minted foil press, save the date, printed on smooth signature paper with arch silhouette shape. I do like the shape of this. I would do an arch. As far as the color, I don't know what color this is. I looked on the back of the signature paper sample and I'm guessing it might be burgundy, maybe plum, or maybe it's a custom color. But I do like the gold foil as well. I think it looks pretty. And then this text is not white. It's actually like a kind of like a mauve blush, which kind of goes along with our color scheme. So I'm into this. I do like the weight of this. This is their signature paper. Like I said, I am curious to know how I would feel about this if it were a little thicker. So I'm going to keep that in the yes/maybe pile. The next one is this really traditional looking invitation, which is pretty, but this is not something that I think I would do. So this one is called Classic Composition by an artist named Olivia Rothman. And it says minted letterpress wedding invitation printed on premium 100% cotton paper. So this feels really interesting. I don't know how to describe it. It's very soft. It's very soft. I think between the two, I think I like how smooth this one feels. This one, I think the texture is just not doing it for me. So I'm gonna put that over to the side. The next one is this really cute floral printed one. This one is called Petal Toss by an artist named Angela Marzuki. It says minted wedding invitation with standard printing on double thick paper. So this is that weight that I like. This feels like something that I would keep. Whereas this one, I like the style, like the shape and like the gold foil and all of that stuff, but I would want to see this with this thickness. So I'm going to put this in my yes maybe. So this next one is a save the date, and then this does have a photo on it. And so let me go back to something that I said earlier. I don't want to put photos on our actual invite, but we do have a photo on our electronic save the date, which I think save the dates, like, it works for those. To me, this is all my opinion, but for the actual invitation, I don't know, I just wouldn't want to put our faces on it. I don't know why. Anyway, but if this is something that you are into, here's an example of what that could look like. This one is called Picturesque by an artist named Susan Zenader. This is minted foil press, save the date, printed on smooth signature paper with rounded corners silhouette shape. I'm into the rounded corners. I think that makes it look kind of modern. I like the smoothness of this, but again, I'm feeling like I want something a little thicker. But I'm going to put this in my yes maybe because I'm not going to write it off just yet. And then this last one is an example of an invitation suite. So they gave me an envelope example, which I thought was super helpful. And then within that envelope, you have this really nice liner. Got this little address and stuff on the back. And then it looks like they can print out your guest's address and name on the front, which I also think is quite lovely. So I'll probably be doing that too. Just so it can look all nice and like buttoned up, and you know, my handwriting is fine, but I wouldn't want to just write directly on the envelope for something so special, you know? So this is what the invitations in this one looked like. Also super traditional, super elegant. I'm into the foil. I wouldn't be surprised if I do end up doing something with gold foil. And then also in this one is an RSVP card. Now, I know traditionally people have their guests mail back their RSVP cards, but I think I want to do something on here that has a QR code or just some information that will lead people to our wedding website instead, because I just feel like I love the post office, you know, but I just feel like that would be a little stressful on us trying to keep up with all of that. And then there's also just the potential for stuff to get lost in the mail or like things to not get delivered on time. So I think I would rather just have people fill out our form on our website and let us know if they'll be attending that way. So I'll definitely be switching up some of the language on this card, but I thought that's a nice touch. I'm really into the suites so that you can kind of have all of your information in one place. So I think that's what we'll do. So that's everything that was in the box. Just kind of wanted to pop in and show you guys what came in the box. And I'm gonna take some more time with these samples and also look at my little wish list or favorites list online, just to see if there's any similarities with some of the stuff that I said that I liked today in this video. So anyway, we are moving right along. We're in a really good spot. So I'm still really excited and can't wait to share more with you guys. So please, again, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell a friend, and I'll see you next time. Bye.